Social media has triggered us to we love each other, but we don't express it.
Realize this properly.
And ooh, yay! So one tick mark for our youth really walking away from the faith. This is going to be recorded now. Event has to be successful. Event don't chase spectacular. Did people experience Christ in each other? Oh, what if people don't come? What if today's youth, today's church?
Welcome to Faith Filtered.
You're listening to Faith Filtered. I'm Anurag, and today we have a very special guest, Father Kenneth, with us. We often hear that young people are the future of the church, but what does that really mean? How can today's youth find their place in the church, grow in faith, and help shape the community of tomorrow? Father, you have spent an incredible amount of time with the youth, and hence I would like to ask you that when you first started working with the youth, what surprised you the most?
Wow, when you say incredible amount of time with the youth, I've just finished 1 year of pastoral ministry, but thank you for being so generous. Yes, I've enjoyed spending time with the youth. It's really been very nice. But as you asked, what has surprised me about the youth is how misunderstood they are. I feel the youth are terribly misunderstood because if we have any conversations, the general opinion is like the youth are wasting their time. The youth are not giving their 100%. They're all the time away on their phones, which seems to be and appears to be true when we look at it from the outside. But involving myself with the youth and sharing in their lives, I've realized that no, they can focus and they choose to focus when they are given the right environment, when they are given the right opportunity. And they amaze me by how they go beyond any expectations we set. If there's something to be done, come what may, the amount of energy that the youth bring to the table, they'll do anything. It's just that we've got to be able to push the right buttons, tap the right resources, make the correct connections, and yeah. So I guess youth are terribly misunderstood, and what surprised me is how misunderstood they are. Truly,
This was very sweet of you to say.
it's the truth. It's the fact. It's the fact. But yeah, I think somewhere we are responsible to give people that impression for them to. But समझ के रहने का प्यार मोहब्बत में जीने का बस enjoy.
What were some of the biggest challenges that youth face in their life journey today?
You're going to tell me the challenges or I have to tell you the challenges? You're youth or I'm youth?
I am. What do you think?
Okay, so you want me to evaluate and tell you what are the challenges
You
youth
spend
face?
time with us, so what do you think that
I thought I would get to know what the challenges youth face.
you spend so much time? You should
So
know
I
that.
should be able to tell you.
I'm hoping to see that you've understood us now.
Oh my God, now I'm put on the spot. किधर से लेके आया है यार? Very good. Um, Challenges that youth face. I think there are many challenges with regards to expectations, but these are more social. You're talking more about the faith. And if we speak about the faith, I think youth face a challenge of good witness. I think youth seek to be inspired. Youth want to see elders, people in ministry like priests, religious, authorities, to live a life that they are inspired by. I think for some reason the youth don't find that inspiration. They, of course, youth are very critical. Okay, they all will postmortem everything, and it's good. It's good. It shows us a mirror as well. But when our instructions do not match our lifestyle, I think that's where there's a disillusionment. And we as elders have to, I'm putting myself in the category of elders, but ठीक, I'm still younger. Um, I think we need to bear better witness. And at times, if I would challenge the youth, in case there is no good witness, dialogue with the person. Perhaps we are misunderstanding or misreading the person. And that is quite possible. I guess you'll agree with that. And I think that's the main thing. I feel there are these problems, and we are also bombarded so much with social media. I'm not telling you how to delete Instagram, etc. No, there is an intellectual overload, or there's a sort of a stimulation that reels give us. And honestly, we watch and we're like, I'm getting so informed. I'm receiving so much of information that we are overwhelmed with all of it, and then we are unable to place things right. And we want everything to be shown in one person's life. Perhaps social media has triggered us to raise the benchmark to a very high standard to get such an ideal example and role model, which is not possible because we are human. So I think these forces are at play. So I think unrealistic expectations are being set, and role models fail to fulfill that. One, due to their own weakness. Second, due to an unreasonable expectation. And I think the only thing that can resolve this is dialogue, is love. And I believe we need to, what the youth really are looking for is an expression of love. I feel the elders love you guys. And we love you. I've been in Nazareth and I've been telling you, I love you guys. And I say that everywhere. Because I realize that we love each other, but we don't express it. And we just say, why don't you see that we are for you? Why don't you just trust us? But where have we made that attempt to make you know that you are loved and accepted? It's just assume, no, you should understand. अरे कहीं नहीं समझते. But the moment we keep reinforcing that and we express it not only by word, but also in action, in thought, in care and concern, I think that will really change the equation.
A very good question, and you answered it very well. You analyzed this properly.
Ooh, yay! So one tick mark for youth ministry.
Some of the challenges when you told me now, it made me realize like yes, I went through that, but I did not realize it, and now you gave us a challenge that we face, and you even gave a solution to it. Thank you, Father.
Thank you.
In an age where many youth are walking away from faith, how can the church effectively engage and inspire young people to grow in their faith?
Are youth really walking away from the faith? What is your experience?
For me,
No, not personally. Have you seen youth walking away from the faith?
I have, because there are so many things in life to do.
True.
So many expectations that we have now.
Yes.
You got to score so much.
Absolutely.
You got to beat this person. You have to see the top and be there. And the whole day goes, whole life goes in just doing all of it.
True.
And then when it comes to Christ, it comes to church. Many of them take it as their priority and go ahead with it. Many of them forget it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you only remember God when you are in a trouble, in a problem.
Yeah.
You pray to Him at that time.
Yeah.
And then again, when you're busy with life, everything is going fine. You're there.
Correct.
Again, you have a problem, you come back to Christ. So.
True. What can the church do? I think Pope Francis has set the benchmark. He has shown us the way. He has said synodality. And synodality is basically walking together. We had this whole year of synod, and we had pilgrims of faith, and we've done beautiful cribs and all of that. I remember Bakol Street and the big anchor, which I think we took to the church also. Correct? Yeah, right. I really believe in the synodal process. I think we need to listen to each other. The moment we are convinced that we are listened to, that is not just a platform where we can talk and voice out, but some of those interactions are seen put into practice, or even attempts are made. I'm telling you, the youth are very generous. The youth are very, very generous. They just want to see authenticity. They want to see that, okay, I said this guy, this person remembers. And I'm seeing those changes, or those being incorporated. I think the battle is won. The synodality is the way out. It is an intervention of the Holy Spirit, a very strong intervention of the Holy Spirit, saying synodality is the way forward. In fact, even when we were studying in the seminary, we were talking about, we learned philosophy, and in that we spoke of different eras and how thought is developed. We were really battling postmodernism. Postmodernism is the era and the post-truth era in which we are in right now, where we say Your truth is your truth, my truth is my truth. We agree to disagree. We are unable, Acha, this is your perspective, this is my perspective. Which is saying that you are also right, I am also. There's no dialogue. There's indifference. But synodality is saying break this. And we were also in the seminary thinking, what is the solution to this postmodern thought? Where we are so indifferent, where we say, you live in your world, I live in my world. It's all disconnected, all disunity. Synodality is this process where we step out of our worldview, of our comfort zone, and say, let me listen to what you have to say. Not to convince you, not to bring you onto my side, or not to go to your side, but just to develop a connection, to understand why you think how you think, understand why I think how I think. And perhaps together we will be able to tackle situations, challenges, differences better, not today, right here and now, but over a period of time. And that's where that trust is generated and that hope is generated that we can see something better. Yeah, in one word, synodality, listening and journeying together.
Now, how can parishes create more opportunities for youth to lead rather than just participate?
Yeah, that's a very good question. This is going to be recorded, no? No, I'm just kidding. I know there's camera over here and all that, but um, I think even as a church, we have to be willing to take risks because we've got to take care of our personal insecurities. Like, say, for example, Father Kenneth wants to organize an event in the parish. I will first have to say, event has to be successful. Event to be successful, इतना public आना चाहिए, ऐसा ये होना चाहिए, वो होना चाहिए. For what? So that I sound good. I sound like a big achiever. I have done. Oh, ministry was fantastic. इतना public आया. No, I've got to say, did people come and have a good experience? In this whole process of planning, did youth learn something? Did we understand each other better? Is there a bond created between the youth and the church? Do people in this whole process feel they belong? Or are they just hamal? Hey, ye kar, wo kar, ye kar, wo kar. That's not going to work. And if that causes an event to not be so spectacular, I have this saying here in my parish, don't chase spectacular. Trust the process. If you follow sports persons at the end of the day when their interview is being held, they say, we went and did our basics right. What is that? We go, we play our game, we do what we are supposed to do. The result will take care of itself. Whether we win or we lose doesn't matter. What is the success of an event? We think of it as people coming, wah 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 wah, mera charcha hua, gundan hua. That is not a success. That can happen just by paisa fek tamasha dekh. You get 1-2 lakhs, mast khana do, music, lights, people will be very happy. But did people get empowered through it? Did people connect with each other through it? Did people fight through it and make peace and learn how to resolve differences? Did people experience Christ in each other? That's the point. And that's where I say the church is taking risks. I'm not saying the church isn't taking risks. Every parish you go to see, you see parish feast. Look at Nas Fest, given to the youth, right? And the youth will not fail you. Are you guys are conducting Malhar and all these others, Modai and all. Who's doing it? You youngsters are doing it. Why should we not empower you? Why should we not trust you? But at times, it's our personal insecurities that prohibit us from saying, Kar. And the moment we say, do, I think things will work. But yes, we need to put checks and balances in place. We have PYAs, you all know what are PYA, PYAT, all of that, to help us foresee error and minimize the damage or minimize the risk exposure so that, yeah, the event also is good, plus we learn. We can't say, अच्छा, risk लेना चल, डूबती नहीं है. No, no, no. It's a balance. And then you start seeing, wow, every event, every initiative, every program is brilliant because we've enjoyed it thoroughly. Spectacular will take care of itself.
I think right now, like you said, the church should give in to us. I think it's our responsibility to, if the responsibility is given to us, we have to take it properly and do it,
Absolutely.
not just church
Yes.
gave it and then we do our.
Yeah. And you'll do it. You'll do it. There could
Yeah.
be some times here and there, but that's okay. That's the risk we have to take. The risk is basically me saying, even if things go wrong, we are fine.
Mm.
We will bounce back. Not that just leave it. No, no. We will make something happen out of it. So that's the whole idea. But that will happen when we are willing to, or when we are silenced. We don't have to prove a point.
Mm.
And the church doesn't have to prove a point. It's been standing for 2000 plus years. क्या और क्या चाहिए हो जाएगा.
Just few rapid round quick questions.
Okay.
Are youth staying away from church because of disagreement or disconnection?
I think disconnection, and I say that because the moment we connect to a person, we see over. I mean, we look beyond the disagreement. It's like this: if you're ever in love, if the person is late, you will say something must have really been bothering this person, or कुछ हुआ रहेगा इसलिए. But if there is no connection, always you're late because that connection has been challenged. Disagreement comes from disconnection because a disagreement is a judgment made.
Mm.
If I'm connected, I will first be like, you're late, you're never late, what happened? Is everything okay? Then they'll say, हाँ, traffic था, bike खराब हो गया, ये वो whatever. But that needs connection. If there is a good connection, there will be no disagreement. Because youth lack a sense of inspiration or influence from perhaps the church or its elders or its ministers or even elder Catholic folk. They're looking for points of disagreement. But if that connection is there, we will see through the connection and say, अच्छा, they are good meaning people, well meaning people, गलती से mistake हो गया, चलो. There will be no disagreement. Oh, supposed to be rapid fire and I'm preaching.
Oh, it's okay. We need everybody to understand why are you choosing that.
Oh, okay, then it's fair.
Is faith a priority or a backup plan for most of the youth?
What do you feel? I'm not supposed to ask this question. No, I'll answer it. I'm just putting you on the spot. Seems sometimes like a backup plan, and then I go back to your question one, where how youth are so misunderstood. I think for youth, faith is a priority. It may not be expressed enough. And when you ask priority, the first thing that I went into a trap was, yeah, it seemed like a backup. I think when we say priority, we've got to even choose high priority and low priority as a priority. When we say priority, we only think it should be high priority or backup.
Hmm.
Your question was priority
Or
or
backup?
no, it is on a priority. Based on our connection with the church, our connection with God, perhaps we prioritize it on a spectrum, and situation and life situations lead us to then come back. I don't think youth use faith only as a backup. I've seen innumerable youth coming and going and praying in the chapel. I've seen them come to church. Even if it is late, even if they are outside church, they are standing there. Many a times they say our parents are forcing us. Everyone who says whatever it is, at the end of the day, there is a voice within which connects us back to God. Expressions will be varied, but it is there. So I think it's a priority. What priority is it on? That's a question I wouldn't want to answer.
Listening to youth or advising?
Oh, listening. I don't have to
Your
think about it. Absolutely. Youth know the answers to their problems. Youth know the answers to their problems. I have youth come and sit here and talk to me. They know what they are supposed to do. They are only supposed to be given courage to take that decision.
Mm.
I'm not some antargyani or antaryami sitting here and I'll give like all solutions. Absolutely not. And no priest will claim to do that. We as priests are here to listen to you, to just softboard, to make you listen to what you're actually saying. Sometimes there are so many thoughts that we are unable to filter through the noise. I've been a youth. I know how. I have also got drowned with the noises, and I needed someone to just cancel the noise. And then I was able to listen to myself. So youth don't need advice. They need support. They need direction. You tell the youth where to go and seek, they will find their answers. They will make their decisions. The point is, are we able to back them up? Are we able to assure them, come what may, we are here? That's us. उतना ही चाहिए.
Correct. According to you, what initiatives would you like us youth to take?
Yeah, that's a good question. Finally, I don't have to self-reflect. Okay. I think I would back up the youth to follow their heart fearlessly. It's like this. I'm thinking of initiatives first in general and also initiatives in church. Initiatives, let's say career, let's say education. Pursue it. I'm a guy who began with a corporate job, though we had a family business. Got into my own business, helped out with the family business. Point is, put yourself out there. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about failure. The point is, if you don't make mistakes, how are you going to learn? Yeah, limit the damage. Make sure that you've done everything to avoid a mistake. But yet, if a mistake happens, fine, brush it off and go ahead, right? Whatever it is regarding love, regarding marriage, nothing's perfect. It is permanent. Marriage is permanent. Love is permanent. But the point is, because I'm not, out of a fear of not getting a perfect relationship, don't not try,
Correct.
right? A lot of youngsters will today also say, we don't have children. We don't know. We don't know how to parent. It's why ruin the life of a child? No, you don't know. The child is going to teach you. The child is going to make you better. The point is, we feel this, but we are again, as I said, no. Social media has unknowingly given us a great expectation, has set us to unrealistic expectations, and we are allowing it to reach in every aspect of our life. I would suggest that the youth take follow their heart, whatever initiative it is, but fearlessly. If it's in church or even in their own personal lives, look at what interests you. You love art, get into a circle or a group where art is the common interest. Now we have groups of interest in our parish. We said, okay, we're going to, if those who like music, we said, okay, there is a band as an option. Okay, you don't like band, you like choir. Choir is an option. Both are music, but they're very different. Or you like skit and dancing, etc. Performance art. We'll make an area of interest of performing arts. You like to do decor, etc. Let's make an interest group. So create these interest groups. Someone's passionate about environment. Let's open a green cell for the youth, where now you can edit our events. One event is there, we are giving thousands of plastic bottles, and then we are saying Dongri Bachao. What's the point, right? We've got to eliminate single-use plastics. We've got to say, no, we're not going to do this. Let's talk about fitness. So many of our youth love hitting the gym or calisthenics or whatever it is, Zumba. Let's create an area of interest and get people to come and work it out. If it is any of these health areas, you can also help senior citizens because you're passionate. You are passionate, you will bring people together. Perhaps there could be something with legal and political. There are some who are politically aspiring, there are some who are activists in a certain, look at Cockroach Janta Party. Amazing, fantastic initiative. And it's backed. That's what the youth have to do. Sports, my goodness. You have amazing time in sports in Nazareth. I've seen you guys have it. How? Because someone's passionate about it. Oh, what if people don't come? Arey, what if it fails? Arey, we won't get permission. No, no, leave that aside. No? वो सब भूल जाओ. You go ahead and do it. Do it fearlessly. It's okay if things seem to have failed. Nothing fails. The experience of failure will propel you further. Follow your heart. I'm not going to list out in initiatives. In fact, I listed them out. There would be many more that I am unaware of. You all know. Oh, there was one guy I was talking about. Like, why do you all have only outdoor sports? Why can't we have indoor sports? Yeah, table tennis and all. No, no, I'm talking about console and yeah, why not? If the world is gaming that way, Let's bring that also. So if you're having a sports day, let's have an electronic game as another round. Why not? And they are saying, we'll do all the network infrastructure, all the some terminology they use. I'm too old to understand that. Whatever mainframe and this and that, server, everything they will do. Good. Point is, do follow your passion. That's who people need to see you. Because if you don't follow your passion, people will see you as distracted, doom scrolling, distracted, not interested, all the time high, whatever. No. Because they see you doing what you don't like to do. Let them see you do what you like to do. And then they'll be like, hey, wow, you are fantastic here. That's what we need to do.
If you could change one thing about how youth see the church, what would it be?
Ooh, Joseph, how much you thought? AI? Okay, that's a question I should not ask. What thing I want to see the youth change? I want youth to stop seeing the church without themselves. That's why it's very difficult to word it. We look at church hai, मैं hai. No, don't look at the church without you. Put yourself there and say, this is church. Not that is church. मैं बाहर है, church उधर है. No, start looking at church with you in the church. Oh, there's that meme, no? CH, you. If you are missing from church, it is not church. CHU. मैं जाता दिखता लगता है. I think I have to stop doom scrolling. There is this meme which says CHURCH. So church is not church without you. I would like to invite the youth to stop seeing the church without themselves in it. The moment you say, I belong, and I've seen when youth have that sense of belonging, zameen asmaan ek kar lenge. Because I matter. Because what I do matters. People are impacted by me. I have a role to play. And that's what we want to see.
If today's youth are tomorrow's church, what should they start doing today?
You said this in the start also, and I was like, why are today's youth tomorrow's church? Why aren't today's youth today's church? Like the earlier question, stop seeing the church without yourself in it. I disagree with that statement. That hypothesis is incorrect. I think today's youth is today's church. Yes, your role will transform in the years to come in tomorrow, but you are church right from now, and you can influence the church the way you want to. You can become even a PPC member if you're willing to. All you need to be is confirmed. You need to be of a certain age. All youth are of that, maybe not 16, but at least post 18, 21, whatever the parish would say. I think you should be, maybe not, if not PPC, at least certain other areas, youth leadership, and from there you get into PPC, or you get into the think tank of the parish, Sunday school, name it. So I will say that no, today's youth is today's church, not tomorrow's church. Your role will be different tomorrow. Your role is very, very different today. So yeah, get involved, get busy, and get going. Get people also back in. Yeah, that's what I would look at.
Okay. Thank you, Father, so much. You have cleared so many of our doubts and questions and answered it so well. And hence, this brings us to our closing. The youth are not just the future of the church, but they are its present. By embracing faith today, they become the leaders, disciples, and witnesses who will shape the church of tomorrow.